Well, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning and welcome to 471 Papanui Road. More importantly, the Harcourts Gold Auction Rooms. By way of introduction, my name's Chris Kennedy, one of two auctioneers working in the room this morning. I'm joined by my good friend and colleague, Mr. Mark Morrison. He and I swapped through the morning, through the program of some 9 auctions for your competitive bidding. We bid you together a very, very warm welcome to this morning. Firstly, I'd like to acknowledge and thank our owners. I'd like to acknowledge and thank them for their ease of access, their presentation, but first and foremost for the choice in agency, the choices that they have made. We know there is an abundance of choice in the marketplace. We acknowledge the choice you've made to work alongside the wonderful team here at Harcourts Gold. We thank you for your instructions, and of course we wish you all the best with your decision making and endeavours today. Now, when I talk about the wonderful team here at Harcourts Gold, let me introduce you to some of the familiar faces. Lynette McFadden, business owner to my right, here to help and guide you through this morning's process, and of course standing beside Lynette, we've got Margaret Danza. Margaret manages our Redwood office. We have Mitchell McDonald. He manages Spitfire, our new operation out by the airport. And of course, Naomi Burge, sales manager here at the Papanui office. And I do believe Henry Cochran just here. He also manages in the Papanui office here as well. To my left, your right, Alana Cosgrove and Isabel Goosens. They drive all of the tech. They drive everything that you see here on the board, and of course they beam out to the big wide world web, and at any stage we can see in excess of 50-60 people online. So to our online viewers, good luck to you this morning should you be looking to purchase or make a real estate transaction. Always here to help, guide and assist you in that process. Also look to my left and sharing a very similar haircut, Mr. Mark Thompson from Mortgage Express. If you've got any financial needs or you need some last minute finance to get you over that line, talk to Mark. Very, very good in that arena of providing finance and security through the process. So welcome, Mark. Good luck with any questions you may be asked today. But I know that Mortgage Express is doing a fine job in providing those financial needs. Now, I know that the wonderful team here at Harcourts Gold, they will have made all of the relevant documentation available, the LIM, the title, and the contract that we work from and approved by the Real Estate Institute of New Zealand and the Auckland District Law Society. It's to that contract I now take you. Now, our owners, they've specified a confidential reserve price that shall not be disclosed to the bidders, but subject to that reserve price being reached or breached, the highest bidder whose bid Mark or I accept shall be the purchaser. Now, as your auctioneers, we'll nominate the sum by which bidding can be raised, and we can refuse a bid should we deem it not to be in the best interests of our owners. Mark or I, a real estate agent acting on behalf of the seller, may submit a bid on behalf of any other person. And as your auctioneers, we'll endeavour to identify those parties as we move through proceedings this morning. Now, I note that a number of our team from Harcourts Gold are here representing buyers, and of course some of our colleagues from around the city. Be assured if they place bids, they are bona fide bids. We've seen the paperwork, we've cited it, and we're abundantly comfortable with that. Now, pursuant to 2.5 of the contract, Mark and I alone are the only two authorised to place bids on behalf of our owners. Now, what that refers to is should we not reach our reserve, should we not see any activity coming from the floor, Mark or I will place a vendor bid. We'll place a bid on behalf of the owners. Be assured it'll be well south of that reserve price, and we'll clearly identify it with terminology such as vendor bid. We'll make it very, very clear. It should give you confidence to place a bid on top of that. Now, our sellers, in all cases, they reserve the right to withdraw their properties from sale before they've been sold and without declaring the reserve price. What that means is if we don't reach our reserve price, we're simply going to pause. We're going to have a conversation with the highest bid. After those conversations, we may come back and announce one of several things. Our buyers or our sellers have altered their instructions. Our buyers have agreed to put their property on the market, and we are on the market and selling. Or in fact, our sellers have exercised their right under 2.6 of the contract. They've withdrawn the property from sale. They've sold it outside the room. Now, it doesn't happen a lot, but it does happen from time to time. Should you wish to be spoken to first, you need to hold that highest bid. Now, if a dispute arises concerning any bid, Mark and I will simply determine that dispute, or will re-offer the property at the last undisputed bid. Now, at the conclusion of the auction, or should the hammer fall in your favour, you'll be required to do several things. Firstly, sign the memorandum recording the sale, in other words, the contract, pay a deposit equal to 10% of that purchase price, and complete the GST information in Schedule 1. They are the rules of engagement. They are the terms in which you bid and buy for today. And I remind you, buyers, cash, yes, cash and unconditional is your bidding. Good luck with your bidding. We are masked and we remain masked for the safety of everybody. We will take our time. It is still a very, very transparent process. Be strong and be bold with your bidding. We wish you well. It's actually a very, very good real estate market. It's our first offering of the day. And I welcome to the front of the room, for the first of some 9 offerings today, Team Dunster, Belinda Dunster, Sam Dunster. They've been your tour guides to ownership. They've filled your inboxes with all that relevant information to enable you to be here today and complete that due diligence. Belinda, Sam, are you all set to go?
Yep.
All set to go, Belinda. Good luck to you, and of course, good luck to our wonderful owner, and we thank you for your very, very clear instructions. The property, though, it's more formally described as number 17 Chipping Lane in Redwood, Christchurch. Now, this is a freehold parcel of land, some 602 square metres. You'll find that on lot 20, deposited plan 37777, contained and described in Certificate of Title, volume 16F, folio 116 of the Canterbury Land Registry. You're bidding today, that is GST inclusive. So what you bid is what you pay. We take that you have read clauses 22 through to 23.2. You bid, you buy on that basis. And as I've already said, buyers, cash and unconditional. No change from the chattels list. It is big, it is concise. There's been no change since the draft. I won't go through that. But gee, it really is a wonderful list of chattels here in this property. Possession, settlement, gee, that's the day your life just gets a whole lot better. That is set down for the 3rd of June 2022, or any other such date that may have been mutually agreed upon in writing. Let's just go take one last look before we look for your competitive bidding. Now, I think this is superbly positioned on its 620 square metres of pancake flat ground. It really is a fabulous, fabulous offering. Number 17, it just gathers every ray of sun along with every ounce of privacy that goes. It's beautifully fenced. It gives you a sense of intrigue as to what's behind that fence. Magnificent access onto the driveway, garaging, internal access, just offers you so much. I love the way the open plan living just folds out and opens out onto that beautiful big decking area. An entertainer's dream. We've got the speakers out there. You can bask all day in the sun. You can entertain. 3 beautiful bedrooms and a wonderful, wonderful ensuite. The kitchen, gee, the way you can open up those windows and feed out onto the deck to everybody that's there being entertained, because you'll have crowds there. I know that for sure, because this is a wonderful, wonderful property here in Chipping Lane. Time to chip away for the keys here in Chipping Lane. I call for your opening bid and offer. Well, that worked. Where do you see it, buyers? Look for a bid. Is there $750,000 in the room? Surely? Look for a bid. Oh, welcome to the bidding, sir. 750 with you. There's my new best friend. Are you bidding, madam? Gee, I just got a little bit excited. I thought that was quick, straight out of the blocks at 750 here. Let's move along in 20s if you like at 750. There's the bid now. Look for 70 on the rise at $750,000. 70 here with the bidder on the phone with you, Sam. 770. There's your competition. Come back at 90. 790 is the call, and I look for 810 with you, Sam, at 790 bid here. $790,000. 18, sorry. Go 19. Go 19. Be brave. But 810, all right. I'm in a good mood. $810,000. You come back at 830 or more. 830. There's your competition, Sam. At 830, fairly bid and offered now. Beautiful opportunity here in Chipping Lane at 830. 830. Wake up time if you like for some, but not for all. At 830, there's the call. 830,000 once. 50. Beautiful. Comes back strongly at 70, if you will. Moving at 20, sir. Take 70. Thank you. 870. Afford you the same courtesy. 890, do you say, Sam? At 870. On my left, your right at 870. First call then at 870. Second call. No. Sorry. Refused my friend over here at 870. Refused 10 from him. Won't take 5 from you. 870 is the bid, Sam. 870 here. Looking for 90. 880. Well, your persistence beats my resistance. Let's move at 880 and I afford you the same courtesy, sir. 890 if you like, but 880 it's here. Oh, I've got it. I'm moving in 10s now. Take a 10. No? All right. Look, it's the first of the day. Let's make sure it all happens at 895 bid with you. Sam bids here at 895. 885. Okay, I was just trying. 885's the call. Everybody jumps in. Happy to though. At 885's the call. 890, there you go. You started something, sir. 890's the bid here now. Do we take 95 from you at 890's bid? First call at 890. No, too early for one. No. Five's, I'm sorry, sir. Five's the call. Got to be 5.
891.
No, I've had 891 here, Sam, and I've already turned that down. I won't take it from you having turned it down here. Looking for 5s. Bids at 890.
894.
Thank you, sir, at 895. $895,000 the bid now, buyers, at 895. Fairly bid and offered at 895. It's against you, Sam, at 895. First call at 895. He's walked out of the room. Second call.
Let's hope he comes back.
Yeah, I do hope he comes back. Second call, Sam, at 895. Quickly. Third call then at 895,000. Sam, at 895. I don't have instructions to sell at these levels, Sam. At 895, I look for an increase. Bids over here at 895. I look for an increase here at 895,000.
900.
Thank you, Sam. 900,000. It's back here at 900,000. Sir, power's just shifted here to 900,000. Great offering, great location. You should keep chipping away, sir, but at $900,000 the bid. First call at 900. Sorry? Yes, I would. 901. 901. It's against you now, Sam, at 901. You should stay in the 5s, though. Stay strong. At 901 the bid. $901,000. I'd prefer people in the room, Sam. I can see you and work with you. 901. 901's the bid. Over here, my left, your right. 901.
902.
902. Okay, 902. It's back here at 902, sir.
That's for a last 2 months.
I've taken a 1 here, Sam, so that's okay. But if you want to pay more, I'm happy for you to do so. 902 with you on the rise at $902,000. First call then at 902. Twice, are you sure, sir, at 902? You sure you're out? You're done? Silent at 902,000. Sam, I call for an increase at 902. I don't have instructions at 902. First call at 902. Sam, can you get me an increase? We'll take a pause at 902. Sir, if I pause with our highest bidder here, anything can happen. But at 902, if I don't see a better bid, I will pause. Happy to place a bid, or we pause it. $902,000. Once, twice, third call. Pause with you, Sam, wherever you are, at 902. Auction still live. the interest of expediency, we'll move forward while our property and chipping lane's out and under discussions. There's been a slight change in our program, and I'm going to move forward to 52A Hawkesbury Ave. We're just tidying up some last-minute paperwork on our offering before that was due for that at 31 Seven Oaks. So we now move forward, and we'll come back to Seven Oaks after our offering at 52A Hawkesbury Lane. Proudly marketed by my good friend and colleague here, Mr. Harrison Joseph. Harrison, you all set to go?
Yeah.
You've had a good campaign. Let's move forward with this one and get things underway. Ladies and gentlemen, the postie knows this as 52A Hawkesbury Avenue, Mirabel in Christchurch City. This is a cross lease in freehold. In fact, it is flat 2 deposited plan 66319. It's on lot 1 deposited plan 58871, having a share in some 809 square metres. You'll find that on certificate of title, volume 39A, folio 49 of the Canterbury Land Registry. You're bidding today. Once again, that's GST inclusive, so what you bid is what you pay. Of course, we take that you've read clauses 22 through 24. You bid, you buy on that basis, and once again, buyers, cash and unconditional is your bidding. No change to the chattels, a very nice, concise list, and of course, possession settlement. Gee, that's set down for the 29th of July 2022, or any other such date that may have been mutually agreed upon in writing. Let me tell you, that's the day your life just gets that much better. I would have to say, for the locationally minded amongst us, 52 Hawkesbury delivers everything that you look for in a home. Now, I, as you know, or should know, love a rear section. I love the fact that you can go down the driveway, and when you get there, there is nothing that gets in the way. I love the fact that you've got off-street parking and beautiful big garaging. I love the fact that when you walk in the home, it just sparkles. Beautiful big living spaces, magnificent kitchen, all downstairs dedicated to that fabulous, fabulous location. The ease of inside and outdoor access, bringing that outdoors in and the indoors out is just so easy. So if you're bringing up children, if it's just a town pad, this one just covers all of those things. A morning stroll down to Machino's, long black and a date's gone, all under $10. It's a great way. It's a great way to set your day up. It's a great way to get moving in the morning. Of course, the home, 220 square metre floor plan, just offering massive versatility while providing a sense of peace, and I'd suggest a sense of quality. The large open spaces, they just allow for that social gathering that is just superb. Superb kitchen, 3 beautiful big bedrooms, of course that living area upstairs. Gee, it doesn't get much better than this. This is a cracking good home in a beautiful location. Buyers, my instructions, open the bidding at $950,000, and I look for 25 on the rise at 950 with me on a vendor bid. I chase down 975, but at 950 on a vendor bid with me now, 950. I look for your interest. 950, looking for 25.
Yeah, 975.
Welcome in, Harrison. Buyer on the phone at 9 3/4 to call now at 975. $975,000 on the way now at 975 in this fabulous location and $975,000. Offering beautiful big living and a fabulous kitchen at 975 bid. 975 now, buyers. I look for $1 million once at 975. Twice the money at 975,000. Third final call at 975. All done. Silent. Well, Harrison, be no surprise, I place a vendor bid at $1 million. At $1 million with me on a vendor bid at $1 million bid here at $1 million. Bid me $1,025,000 at $1 million. If nobody bids, we'll pause and have a conversation. But I look for 25 on the rise. At $1 million bid with me now on a vendor bid. Should be no hesitation. There should be more hands in the air than a bank robbery at these levels. At $1 million bid with me now. Look for $1,025,000. If there's no further bidding, Harrison, we'll have a conversation. Be a great way to start your day. At $1 million bid here. Look for $1,025,000, Harrison. Beautiful opportunity here in Hawkesbury, in the heart of Mirabel. Short stroll to the malls. Down the road to Machino, as I've said, at $1 million bid here. I look for 25 for the right to talk with our owners at $1 million here now, Harrison. Silence falls all over the room. $1,025,000, thank you. To $1,025,000, buyers on notice. If there's no further bidding, we pause and we talk to our highest bidder, our new best friends on the phone at $1,025,000 bid here. First call at $1,025,000. Second call at $1,025,000. Third final call at $1,025,000. Harrison, pause with your buyer on the phone at $1,025,000. We'll find some space, offer your buyer an opportunity. Auction still live, paused at $1,025,000. I'm going to hand over to my good friend and colleague, Mr. Mark Morrison, who's going to take us through the next tranche. But we'll put some bidding music on in the interim.
Today I take you back in our program to the second offering in your program, 31 Seven Oaks Drive in Brindwa. This is brought to the market by Michelle Fu, Lu Ding and CC Lu, triple superstars looking after you on this one, representing our owners and helping you on your journey towards home ownership. Let me steer you through the formalities of this one. It's more formally described as being an estate in freehold at 751 square metres more or less of that freehold parcel, which is part lot 1 and 2 on deposit plan 21457. That's all outlined in your certificate of title that Team Fu have been ably filing through to each and every one of you in recent weeks. Settlement date set down for the 30th of June of this year, or any other such date that may have been mutually agreed upon in writing. Vacant possession, of course, guaranteed on that date. Schedule 2 outlines your list of chattels and those further terms of sale being clauses 22 through to 25. You would have read and understood all of those further terms, and you understand that you are bidding and buying on that basis here today. Seven Oaks Drive, I think there are more than 7 reasons why you would want to buy number 31 Seven Oaks Drive, but not least that botanical setting. Anyone that's visited the home will know what I'm talking about. It is an absolutely gorgeous place to be. It's mature, extensive and impressive in terms of the plantings. It's an absolutely award-winning garden at the same time, I'm told. Once you pull back all that foliage, you're greeted with quality real estate, no doubt about that. It's permanent material construction, those modern bathrooms that sparkle, and I love those stunning floors that lie beneath you. They are just absolutely sensational. Those outdoor spaces, there are multiple outdoor spaces for you to be able to enjoy, kick back and relax, or entertain with your nearest and dearest. Zoning, let us not be remiss in mentioning, I should say, the zoning of the schools, because you gain access to Burnside High School and Cobham Intermediate, both well-esteemed educational institutions. Folks, we just need to work out the value in the marketplace. To do that, I look for an opening bid or offer. Who'd like to start me away?
750.
Heard it, didn't see it.
750.
750. Ambitious, sir. Optimistic at the same time. Would you make it 780?
In the middle?
What, 765?
Yeah.
That's in the middle. Okay, let's play that game. 765. Let's have some fun today, sir. Good luck. Not buying it at 765, but it's not where we start, it's where we finish. That's the most important. At $765,000, someone round me off to 780. For the first time, in 7 Oaks Drive at 7, 6 and 5. Twice called as I look for a mere 15 on the rise from there with my starter. Should be wearing a balaclava at that price, sir, not a mask. Third and final chance, but it's a good bid at $765,000. I place a vendor bid on behalf of my lovely owner at $780, just providing you a roadmap, some guidance. Would you bid me $795 if you'd like to bid in the $15,000?
No.
Okay, $800 then. First chance. We can play games all you like, sir. Second opportunity, but at the moment my owner's more than happy to keep the home at that low level at 780. You can understand values north of there. I look for 800 from you. On the nod?
No, not thinking about it, not going to bid.
That's fine. That's absolutely fine, sir. That's your right. You've got the first right to try and have an opportunity to own the property today. Beat off all the conditional buyers out there in the marketplace. We're dealing with the best buyers first because you're an unconditional buyer. Bid me 800. We'll pause the auction and have a conversation with you because you won't be buying it at 800,000. Once called at 780 on a vendor bid. Second call, sir. 800. Nice to have you back in the race at $800,000. That's the way to do it, and you're still smiling. At $800,000. I scan the room, I check the room. It may just be you here today, which is fine. What we'll do is we'll just pause the auction at $800,000 if I don't see further bidding, and we'll offer you an opportunity to own the home. First chance at $800,000. Twice quickly. 7 Oaks Drive, Burnside High Zones. Third and final at $800,000. So I'm not going to just stand here and vendor bidding against you. We'll just pause Michelle at $800,000 and have a conversation with this lovely couple. Offer them the opportunity to buy. Pausing at $800,000.
Well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. Well, Mark and the team are out with discussions on 7 Oaks Drive and, of course, 52A Hawkesbury. I'm going to take you back to number 17 Chipping Lane in Redwood. Now, we paused the auction just a short time ago with the bid at $902,000. Sam, I understand outside of the room your buyers graciously increased their bid to $905. If you just confirm that. 905. I now look to our owners on the back window at 905. I understand our instructions are very, very clear. Happy to sell, and we're on the market. We sell away at 905. Thank you for your instructions. Good luck. Sir, we're on the market. I sell. For the want of another bid at 905. I give you 3 opportunities, or the room 3 opportunities to place a bid. But at 905, I sell to your buyer on the phone, Sam, at $905,000. First call at 905. It's only a 10% deposit required today, sir. Second call then at 905. Are you sure you're out? You're done? Give you every opportunity to place a bid. Third final call at $905,000. hold tight, because I'm delighted to announce that 17 Chipping Lane, it goes, it is gone and sold. Well done, Sam, to your buyers. Commiseration, sir. Keep working with the team at Ash and Shah, Sutherland, Todd. Keep working alongside them. Thank you for your instructions. Good luck for the future. I'm now going to head back to Mr. Mark Morrison. Moving forward, and to do that we move forward, we move up the hill, we move across town to Mount Pleasant, and excuse me, what a pleasant property this is at 182 Major Hornbrook Road, brought to the market by Christine Flynn from our Redwood office. She's been ably representing this property, probably drinking in the magnificent views while she's been there at the various open homes over the last few weeks. I was up there yesterday. What a stunning property this one is. Before I talk to you about it once more, I'll just steer you through the key points to the option agreement. Legal fraternity described it as an estate and freehold. It is 1758 square metres of that freehold parcel. It's lot 4, it's deposited plan 17501, and it's all outlined in your certificate of title that Christine's been making exceptionally available to each and every one of you. The 24th of June of this year is our conjoined settlement and possession date. That's the day the moving truck will be pulling into the driveway. Schedule 2 outlines the list of chattels available to you that you buy by way of your purchase price. And your further terms of sale are clauses 22 through to 24. I remind you once more, your bidding, as it is in all respects today, in all auctions, it's cash and unconditional. Let's go and take one last look at number 182. I think this is a huge, big welcome to your happily ever after. This is your relaxation station. There is no doubt about this. This is a home that you'll never tire of retiring back to at the end of each day. The obvious feature is that view. I alluded to it before. It's a magnificent one. It's a unique one. I love the way that you scan from left to right from that balcony. You take in the gondola to your left. You work your way right across the Garden City and further across to the Alps. Yesterday, they were even snow-capped. Christine tells me that she organised that snow there for me, and it was a privilege. It looked absolutely magnificent. The home itself, quad bedrooms on offer, so plenty of after-hours accommodation for the entire whānau. That kitchen, I think it's absolutely perfect for any occasion, be it toast or roast. This is wonderful real estate, folks. I just need to see an opening bid from the floor. Who's got an opinion on value? Who'd like to start me away? This is not the TV, folks. This is interactive now. This is your time. Your time to shine. Who's got perhaps $900,000 for me? For all this wonderful real estate? Very good. Well, as you stall, I call. I place a vendor bid. I represent our lovely owners at $900,000 placing a vendor bid. There's our line in the sand. Some guidance in terms of value. Looking for interest north of there, potentially 9.2 and 5. Vendor bid at $900,000 for Major Hornbrook Road in Mount Pleasant. First chance at 900 on that vendor bid. Looking for a mere 25 to have a conversation for that first right. Beautiful outlook. Love that living room downstairs as well. Gorgeous place to be. Snuggle in there on these cool winter nights that we have to look forward to. Second chance at $900,000. Surprise me, folks, for good real estate like this. Third final chance at $900,000. Well, I don't place any more vendor bids, just one today at $900,000. Christine, I passed the property back into your very capable hands. Before I stop on this one, I'll just make an announcement that we have an asking price out in the marketplace here at 182 Major Hornbrook Road of $995.
So we are on the market, we are priced sharply to sell at $995. That should reinvigorate your interest in this home. Serious sellers clearly here to sell. Go and introduce yourself to Christine if you haven't already chatted to her at one of the open days. She'll be more than happy to make your acquaintance and to help you in your journey towards home ownership. Good luck, Christine, and good luck to our lovely owners.
Ladies and gentlemen, it has gone 10:30, so let's move forward with our 10:30 tranche of properties. But I do remind you, if you've joined us this morning, we do work today with confidential reserve prices. They shall not be disclosed to the bidders, but subject to those reserves being reached or breached, the highest bidder whose bid Mark or I, my fellow auctioneer, accept shall be the purchaser. As your auctioneers, we'll nominate the sum by which bidding can be raised. We can refuse a bid should we deem it not to be in the best interests of our owners. I, a real estate agent acting on behalf of the seller, may submit a bid on behalf of any other person, and as your auctioneers, Mark and I will endeavour to identify such parties as we move through proceedings this morning. I note that there's a number of our team and our colleagues from around the town working with buyers today and representing buyers here in the room. Should we take bids from those buyers, be rest assured they are bona fide bids. You should be comfortable to place a bid above that. Mark and I, we've been given the exclusive rights to place bids on behalf of our owners. And should we place a bid, be assured it'll be well south of that reserve price. We'll clearly identify it with terminology such as vendor bid. We'll make it abundantly clear. Our owners, they reserve the right to withdraw their property from sale at any time before it's been sold and without declaring the reserve price. Now, what that refers to is if we don't reach our reserve, we're simply going to pause. You may have seen that happen a couple of times already this morning. We're going to pause and have a conversation with our highest bidder. After those conversations, we'll come back into the room. We'll announce one of several things. Our buyers have either altered their instructions, our sellers may have altered their instructions. We'll either be on the market and selling or we won't be. Or in fact, our sellers have exercised their right. Under 2.6 of the contract, they've withdrawn the property from sale and they've sold it outside of the room. Now, it doesn't happen very often, but it does happen from time to time. To avoid disappointment, make sure you hold that highest bid and we will talk to you first. Now, should the hammer fall in your favour, you'll be required to do several things. Sign the memorandum recording the sale, in other words, the contract, pay a deposit equal to 10% of the purchase price, and complete the GST information in Schedule 1. Very clean, clear and concise contracts as approved by the Real Estate Institute of New Zealand and the Auckland District Law Society. Cash and unconditional is your bidding today. We wish you all the best, buyers, and we'd like to thank and acknowledge our owners for their instructions as well. I invite to the front of the room, or in fact he's already beaten your tour, he is at the front of the room. He's been your tour guide to ownership, Mr. Jack Milligan. Nice to be working alongside you once again, Jack. Are you all set to go? Good campaign here in Harvey Terrace. The property itself, though, it is more importantly described as 3/46 Harvey Terrace, Richmond in Christchurch City. Now, this is a cross lease and freehold. It's on flat 3, deposit plan 41044, and that's on lot 2, deposit plan 524, having a share in 1,138 square metres. You'll find that contained and described on its certificate of title that Jack has made available throughout the marketing. Your bidding today, GST inclusive. So what you bid is what you pay. We take that you've read, you've understood clauses 22 through 24.1. And of course, once again, buyers, as we've said all the way through, cash and unconditional is your bidding. Possession, settlement, one of the same, very, very quick and concise, set down for Thursday, the 26th of May, 2022, or any other such date that may have been mutually agreed upon in writing. Let's have one last look at Harvey Terrace before we call for your competitive bidding. I'd just say this is sleek, it's sun-filled, and I'd have to say superbly renovated and spec'd incredibly well, all in the same sentence. It's a fabulous property. It offers you a wonderful, what I would suggest is perhaps a opportunity rather than an opportunity to get into the property ladder, to become part of the mix and own your own piece of real estate, your own piece of paradise. Because today we offer you beautiful good living, we offer you sunny living, we offer you privacy and a beautifully fenced section, along with two very, very good bedrooms, excellent bathroom and superb kitchen. It just becomes that all-encompassing, superb package here in Harvey Terrace. Buyers, my instructions are open the bidding at $380,000, and I chase $20,000 on the rise. Who bids me for? At 380 on a vendor bid, I look for 400. Well, that worked, Jack, didn't it? 380 with me on a vendor bid, I look for 400, $20,000 on the rise. Should be more hands in the air than a bank robbery at 380. First call then at 380, twice the money at 380. Third, well, 400 with me on a vendor bid. That's a vendor bid. That's how we do that. Well below the vendor's expectations, but at $400,000 on a vendor bid now. And I look for 20 on the rise as their 420. 420 is what I chase down buyers at 400 on a vendor bid, and I look for 20 on the rise. First call then at 400. Twice. Third, are you sure? Well, 20 back with me then at 420. 420. Need to see your hands in the air, need some participation at 420. I look for 40 on the rise or a bid to have the right to speak with our owners at 420. $420,000, I give you 3 further opportunities at 420. First call then. Second call at 420. Third call then at 420. Well, your silence speaks volumes and not saying anything at 420. I make one last advance to $440,000, and if there is no bidding at all at 440, I simply pass the property back, Jack, because I know that we do have some conditional interest outside of the room, and we will work with that interest. But at 440, no bidding. I give you 3 opportunities. Once, twice. Third call then at 440. Well, Jack, simply pass back to you. We'll work with all interest outside of the room. I know there is a little bit of it mounting. If you do have any interest in this property, avail yourself upon Jack Milligan. He's been your tour guide to ownership. He'll take you through all of the due diligence and fill your inboxes with the relevant information. Passing Harvey Terrace in at 440,000.
Us keep our program moving forward. To do that, we move forward now to 146 Bordersley Street in Phillipstown, brought to the market by our lead agent, our properties ambassador over the last 3.5 weeks, Leanne Marriott. Leanne, always a pleasure, never a chore working alongside you. Good luck to you, good luck to our owners here today. let me steer you through Bordesley Street one last time. It's an estate and freehold, so you buy 506 square metres of the best land available to you here in New Zealand, that freehold parcel. It's Lot 2, it's Depositor Plan 7855, and it's all outlined in that certificate of title, made available to each and every one of you by Leanne. The 19th of August 2022 is the conjoined settlement and possession date. Vacant possession is guaranteed on that date. You may have made prior arrangements in writing to an alternative date that would have been signed off by our owners. Schedule 2 outlines the list of chattels that you receive and your further terms of sale, namely clauses 22 through to 25. You bid, once more you bid and you buy on that basis. Cash and unconditional in all cases is your bidding today. Well, Bordesley Street, potentially this is your first home that you're looking to secure. You're looking to make that jump onto the property ladder. I think you might as well do it with a home or in a home that you will feel good about every time that you come home and you pull into the driveway. Those period features that you gain here in Bordesley Street, they'll never go out of fashion. You'll always have your heart warmed by those LED light and bay windows. They're always a nice feature. The wood panelling, the wooden features throughout this one, they'll always be well revered and sought after. Love the location of this one because you're achingly close to the CBD. It's a hop, skip and a jump into the 4 avenues, be it for work or pleasure, and you can certainly mix the two here. And what lies underneath you, the 506 square metres of the RSDT land, that will work for you both now and potentially for you in the future. So good future benefits with this one. Folks, my instructions today are to place a vendor bid at $420,000 to kick things underway. I represent our owners at $420,000. Let's move in $20,000 rises. Is there $440,000 anywhere in the room? We'd like to start me way off on those that start finish auctions. Oh, even better, sir. Love the ambition. That's the way to do it. Good, strong bid at $450,000. We're comfortably underway. He's put $30,000 on my $420,000 vendor bid. Do we move forward in those 30s here? Here and now, now's your time. At $450,000 with my starters. They're in the rear of the room, but they're in front of the auction. First time at $450,000, fairly bid away. With my starters for Bordesley Street. 2 bedrooms, all that character charm twice. $470, jumping the bidding. Geez, Leanne's got you schooled and prepped and ready to go. Putting 20 on top of yourself, that's the way to do it here in the auction room. Everyone else should be on notice. $470,000. Do I look for another 20 from you potentially? Because I don't have instructions at $470. What about $490?
We'll go
$490, love it, sir. And ma'am, of course, alongside you at $490,000. At $490, let's keep moving in the 20s, and I welcome in any other interest at this stage of the game, if you like, who's got 510 for me. Break right through that $500,000 barrier. Once called at $490. Twice the money. Third chance at $490. Well, let me lessen my expectations of the room. Potentially we could get through to $500,000. It's got a nice ring to it at $500,000. Easier for us to work out the deposit as well. 500. Love it, sir. Well done. Love your bidding at $500,000. $500,000, no matter how you say it, you're in the lead. At 500,000 for Bordesley Street. Bordering the city at $500,000. For the first time, I'll take a little 5 anywhere in the room if it helps. For the second time, at 500. Third call. Third chance, final chance at 500. Just awaiting some instructions potentially at this point in time.
Just had a conversation and
Yes.
we are selling.
Very clear instructions at $500,000. Hold tight, folks. I'm about to sell you your next or your new home. First chance at $500,000 with my starter. They're here to finish it today. Second and final chance, third and final chance, I should say, at $500,000. Delighted to announce 146 Bordesley. It's going your way. It's going, and it's sold. Congratulations. Well done, folks. Well prepared, ready to go. Congratulations. patience, I take you back to 31 Seven Oaks Drive in Brindua. We paused a little while ago at $800,000. We've had some conversations out in the back rooms. The conclusion of those conversations is that we have had a very gracious increase in the bid through to $905,000. Sir, I understand at $905 your bid stands? Beautiful. Nice to see you back here in the auction room at $905,000. I look to our owner. I understand we have very clear instructions. We're selling at $905,000. Thank you for those clear instructions. Good luck to both of you. We're on the market and we're selling, folks. I reopen the auction. I look for 910. Otherwise, we sell at 905 for the first time at 905. Second and third final chance in Seven Oaks Drive, number 31. It's going. Sold your way. Well done. Congratulations. You just bought a home. Thank you. In Wigram is where we head next. Busy day for Team Fu. Lou Ding representing Michelle and the team on this one at number 89 Kitty Hawk. It's an estate in freehold, 551 square metres of freehold land. It's lot 385, deposit of plan 468558. It's all outlined in your certificate of title that Lou, Michelle and the team have been filing through to your email inboxes. Now, the 16th of June is the day your will gets a whole lot better than it already is, because that's the day you get to move in. Vacant possession, of course, guaranteed on that date. Schedule 2 outlines the concise list of chattels, and your further terms are nice and easy. Clauses 22 through to 23.2. Kitty Hawk Ave, I think your future will be very, very bright here. You get to call 89 Kitty Hawk home. You'll enjoy coming home to this one because all the ingredients for good real estate are here. You buy post-quake construction, it's single level, permanent material. It all just adds up to great real estate. The kitchen, that's the heart and soul of this one, and it's the place where you will create those heartwarming soul foods for friends and family through these cooler winter months. 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. It's a familiar equation that we sell you today, but it's one that makes sense. You get the private and sunny orientation of the outdoor living spaces, and you get a nice easy walk down to the landing in Wigram for the morning coffee, perhaps some dinner, those sorts of things. You're in zone for Wigram School. I understand the teachers at Wigram School are the absolute best, so anyone with offspring get access to excellent teachers for their little offspring. Folks, we just need to work out value in the marketplace by way of an opening bid or offer. What say you? I'm in your hands. Do my best to catch the bids. Naomi, do you see any?
No.
No, not yet. That's fine. Is there 820 anywhere in the room? Can't believe I'm saying it, but is there 820? Very good. Well, you percolate, I don't hesitate. I place a vendor bid at 820,000. There's some road, there's your roadmap, there's your guidance looking for bids north of there. Perhaps someone's got $850,000 to go. But at 820 on a vendor bid. Be the first owner, move in, enjoy this one. Live the good life in Kitty Hawk. First chance then at 820. It's really easy, folks. Just put your hand in the air. Second call, as we prioritise the cash and unconditional buyers here today. Number 89 Kitty Hawk, second chance at 820 for the third and final time. As I scan the room, I check the room. Awfully quiet and respectful crowd today, not my favourite, but that's fine. What I do is I simply pass the property in at $820,000. You need some guidance in terms of value. Well, we've got an asking price that we're putting on number 89 Kitty Hawk, and it's $998,000. So 998 is where we are priced to sell. Should you have interest in this home conditionally, then Lou at the back of the room is the man you need to go and talk to, representing Michelle and the team at Team Foo. So priced at 998. Good luck, Lou. Good luck to our owners in your endeavours getting a sold sticker up there. We'll put some bidding music on. Perhaps everyone needs to reinvigorate themselves, and then we'll be moving forward with the rest of our program very shortly. Okay, team, let us move forward now. 84 Atlanta Street in New Brighton is where we take you. We head back across town. Caleb Griffian and Ricardo Felitti have been representing our property here, representing our lovely owners of number 84 Atlanta Street. Once more, I take you through the formalities of this one. It's an estate and freehold that you buy. So you buy 548 squares of that freehold parcel. It's lot 4, it's deposited plan 81693, and it's all outlined in your certificate of title that's been made available for your review over the last few weeks. Now, the 7th of July 2022 being this year, that's the day you get the keys, you get to move in. The moving truck will be in the driveway then. Further terms of sale are clauses 22 through to 24. You bid and you buy on that basis. And Schedule 2 outlines the neat and concise list of chattels that you received by part way of that purchase price here of number 84. You see it up on screen. Brick and tile construction, I think, is the Toyota Corolla of real estate because it's solid, it's dependable, and they are qualities that people love in both cars and I think in real estate and property as well. I love the position and the aspect of this one because you're tucked down and away off the road. That means your peace and your privacy is an absolute foregone conclusion here. You gain 4 good-sized bedrooms with this one. That's plenty of space to accommodate all of the whānau, potentially visiting friends that may come to stay from out of town. Whilst any offspring that you do have, well, it's an easy meander for them down to Avonside and Shirley Boys. They'll be there within mere moments. Tardiness will not be an excuse for them being late to class. Folks, everyone is aware of the publicly made reserve price on this one of $650,000. So what I'm going to do now is ask for an opening bid at $650,000. Now's your time. Looking for 650. Bid me 650 and we will be on the market and selling right from the outset. I won't be placing any vendor bids today, so should you not bid, and I'll give you a few more moments to consider, otherwise we simply end the auction, we pass in, and I'll be announcing an asking price. Now's your time. Any bids? Any offers? Looking for 650 anywhere? All very good, Caleb, Ricardo. They leave me no choice. What we do is we end the auction, officially pass the property back into your capable hands. We now have an asking price on the property of $650,000. So should you have some conditions that you need to satisfy with the bank, etc., then you can make offers. Asking price at $650. Go and introduce yourself to these fine gentlemen. They will assist you in your property endeavours, assist you with your viewing of number 84 Atlantis. Good luck, gentlemen, and good luck to our lovely owners here today. All the very best. Thank you so much for your patience. I now take us forward to our last in our program of the day, which is 28 Appleby Crescent in Burnside. Good old-fashioned Burnside, never goes out of fashion. Always a good place to own real estate in my eyes. The property is brought to the market by Debbie Soper. Now, Debbie cannot be here today, so she does send her apologies. Lynette McFadden stepping in to assist and guide on this one, represent number 28 Appleby Crescent. Once more, I take you through the formalities of this one. The legal fraternity love describing things more formally. They describe this one as an estate and freehold, 627 squares of that freehold parcel, lot 158, depositor plan 21904, which is outlined in your certificate of title that Debbie and the team have been filing through to you. Settlement date, that's set down for the 10th of June of this year, or any other such date that may have been mutually agreed upon in writing. You get vacant possession guaranteed on that date when you move in. Schedule 2 outlines the list of chattels that you receive and your further terms of sale, clauses 22 through to 26.4. You bid and you buy on that basis here today, folks. Let me steer you through number 28, Appleby Crescent, just one last time. And I think number 28 is surely the apple of your eye. This is one that you will love now, and it's one that you will love well into the future. I love the 1960s Summerhill stone construction, that timeless 1960s design, and you're in zone for some of the best schools available to you here in Christchurch. It just makes sense right across the board. Now, some of those recent improvements and updates that the home have received, that means that you reap the rewards of others' hard work. The LED lighting, that will brighten your day, there's no doubt about that. Double glazing and the heat pump, that will warm it. And that neutral decor, that will just calm you at the end, at the conclusion of the day. The backyard, that's perfect for both kids and pets. And the veggie patch, that is perfect for the health conscious amongst us, or perhaps those aspiring to be a little more healthy. Folks, this is great real estate. As I said, Burnside is the place to own real estate. Here's your chance to own a little slice of paradise. Who's got an opening bid for me? Opening offer. Perhaps a winning bid. Very seldom happens though. Is there 600,000 in it? Expect a barrage of bids at $600,000. Don't all go at once. Who's going to be courageous and start me away? Okay, everyone likes to play the waiting game today. That's fine. I place a vendor bid. I represent our owners at $600,000. Really easy. At $600,000, we're not for sale, and that won't surprise anyone out there. I look for $625. Who'd like to enter the fray first? $625. Nicely done, Archer, at $5/8 Love the strategy at $625,000. Good luck to your buyer on the telephone. There's the competition at the back of the room. She's in the rear, but she's in front at 625. Let's remain in those 25s. Get me through to 650. The first time in Burnside at 625. Second call, $625,000. Good real estate here at number 28. Great real estate. Third chance at $625,000. Very good, Archer. What I do is I place a vendor bid at 650, representing our owners once more. That won't surprise your telephone buyer, your telephone bidder, I should say. They haven't bought it yet, but at $650,000. Come back at 675. We can continue our conversation. If you're cash and unconditional, now's a wonderful time to introduce yourself to me. There we go, Tina, bidding at 675. Welcome in, nice to see you and your buyers. At 6 3/4, Archer, there's your competition. It's away from you here, but I welcome your buyer back in at $700,000. 700, welcome back. Squares the ledger at 700,000. We go 7, 2 and 5. Should be easy, Tina, to come back. Your turn, your time. Looking for 25s, and it should be easy. Respectfully, I say no to 710. 710 or no more. Goodness me, I thought that I was in charge, but clearly not. Let's work together at 710. Optimistic, ambitious. 720. Okay, 720. So you've started something with the 10s at 720 back here. Power swung to the rear of the room, Tina. Happy to work in your buyers' 10s if that's their currency of choice. Fine by me at 720. I have at the rear. First chance. Second opportunity at 720. What's the rebuttal, the rise, the retort? It's a no. Okay, I can't work with no's. That's okay. Would you give me 5? You haven't spent any money yet. You'd have a go? 5 more. Welcome back at 725. Nice to work with you and continue to work with you. 730. The wake-up call. They're matching your every move. But that's okay. You take confidence. Means it's good real estate. You're buying in Burnside. You'll laugh about these sort of values in 10 years' time. At 730, the bid's away from you. Keep bidding, keep working in those 5s. Get me through that 735. Get your weekends back. You've said no multiple times, so I'm starting to question its significance. I'm told no lots of times in my job. It's okay, I'm used to rejection. But at 730, the bid's at the back. Once called, with you, Archer, at 730. Looking for an increase from you, Archer, as well. Put some daylight between you and the competition. Stamp your authority on proceedings. Otherwise, Tina, I welcome you back in at 735. Turn that no into another yes. Be courageous and bold. Second chance at 730. Third call. Look for 735 from you, Archer. Improve your position. Working on the telephone. Tina, would your buyers like a $2,500 bid? Does that help them in any way? No. No? Very good. No, no means no. That's fine. We'll take a pause. Archer, we don't have instructions. Let's take a pause. We'll catch our breath. We'll offer your buyer an opportunity north of 730. Tina, appreciate your lovely folks bidding as well today. Thank you. folks, I take you back now to 28 Appleby Crescent in Burnside. We paused a few minutes ago with our highest bidder sitting at $730,000, working alongside Archer on the telephone. We've had some conversations with both parties. The conclusion is that we've had an increase in that bid from $730,000 through to $740,000. Archer just confirming at $740,000. Perfect. I now look to our lovely owners at $740,000. I understand change of instructions that we're on the market and we are selling. Very, very clear. Thank you, Lynette. At $740,000, achingly close, we are on the market. Tina, I offer your lovely buyers an opportunity. I'll even take $1,000 if it helps, because we are on the market and we're selling. For the first time, we offer you finality, happiness, and a bright future ahead in Burnside. For the second time, Archer, selling your way. Third and final at $740,000, Appleby Crescent. It's going, and sold. Well done. Congratulations, Archer, to our owners. Thank you so much for your instructions. That's me done for the day, but we're not done because we still have Hawkesbury Ave being negotiated, so we'll be updating you on that one as soon as we are able.
Gentlemen, welcome back to the rooms. I take you back to our offering at 52A Hawkesbury Avenue in the heart of Mirabel. We left the room some time ago with the bid at $1,025,000. We've had some big discussions, and I do apologise for the time it's taken, but you will appreciate big discussions both inside and outside of the rooms. We've got to be sure that all parties involved are comfortable with that decision making. Now, we left, as I say, left the room at $1,025,000. Harrison, I understand your buyer on the phone has increased their bid to $1,045,000. I'll just get you to confirm that. Confirmed at $1,045,000. I look to our wonderful owners. I understand at $1,045,000. You've made the decision to sell. You just confirm that with me. At $1,045,000, bars, I sell today 52A Hawkesbury Avenue for the want of another bid at $1,045,000. First call, and we're on the market. I sell away today 52A. Second call then for $1,045,000. Third and final call for $1,045,000. Delighted to announce 52A Hawkesbury Avenue. It goes, it is gone and sold. Well fought, congratulations. Thank you to our wonderful owners. Thank you to our purchasers. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes today's auction. Some 9 properties having been brought to the market. We've got a beautiful array of properties next Thursday. We look forward to once again you joining us here at the Harcourts Gold Auction Rooms. On behalf of myself, the entire auction team, may the rest of your day be the best of your day.